Good morning, AMC Johnwicksnipin, and we are fucking back to work today, and the fuckery has begun early in the morning. I got a lot of shit that I want to talk about, especially after yesterday's video, but before I start off, I want to correct two things. Number one, I want to give credit to Pantheon for Friday night. I did not shout him out in my last video. Pantheon, I apologize. You were there. You were doing a good job on the live stream. And I was just calling out some guys that were on the top of my head in my last video. But definitely Pantheon, if you haven't checked him out, he's got a lot of good information. Check it out. Subscribe. Good dude. Secondly, I want to correct a statement that I made in my last video regarding the Yankees and Astros. They did not play in a World Series, but they did play in the American League Championship Series, which is the series before a World Series, and that's where the Houston Astros basically had cheated in the series. They pretty much cheated all year long, but you know what? They weren't penalized. All right, so now back to business. I want to start off immediately by saying that you guys have to understand that every fucking body that has millions and billions of dollars is in on this fucking situation, okay? If you think anybody's on our fucking side at any level of this AMC stock play, you are fucking sadly mistaken. And I'm talking about even the CEO of the fucking company. The CEO, the DOJ, the SEC, the brokerages, the market makers, the hedge funds, they all sit at the fucking same table, ladies and gentlemen. They're just sitting at different chairs. That's all it is. They're all just trying to figure out how to fucking take your money, my money, and all the little people that invest as from the retail position. Okay? This game is not made for us to fucking win. So, having said that, now let's talk about a little bit about these brackets and prices that everybody loves to fucking go crazy. And I'm gonna start calling shit out right now. If you're fucking out there on YouTube or on the comment boards and you're fucking touting 10,000 plus, I'm gonna go 10,000 is gonna be my bottom of the beginning of the fantasy number, I will call it. And if you're out there fucking telling everybody, oh, 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000 and beyond, you are a fucking bot or a paid shill. Coming from Johnwicksnipin, I'm telling you that's what you are. And I'm going to explain to you in this video why you're not going to see prices like that. Let's start off by saying that the whole ape community, as well as all these astronomical prices, were repeated for over a year for one purpose, and that is to keep you holding on to the stock for as long as possible while others make their way out. Okay, that's basically what these fucking fantasy numbers are about. That's what the ape narrative is about. It's to keep you holding until everybody's out and you're left holding the fucking bag because you think it's going to 100,000. So, having said that, I don't dispute that the value of the stock could be worth that kind of money. I don't dispute that. Okay, we don't know how many synthetics there are, so that makes it extremely difficult to figure that out. Everybody's just guesstimating, going based off of there's 5 billion synthetics, there's 10 billion synthetics, there's 1 billion synthetics, so on and so forth. What I am going to tell you is that I don't think you're ever going to really know that number. I don't think they're going to reveal that number. I want to be wrong about everything I'm talking about. But while I don't see that happening right now, I am going to be the voice of reason and the realistic voice in this situation, okay? And I'm gonna go through the various ways that they can stop this from running to that price, okay? I've already told you that everybody's in bed together, okay? The government's in on it. They can stop it at any point if they want to. So first and foremost, let me just tell you this, okay? I'm with the most reputable brokerage firm, in my opinion, based on Google rankings and whatever. I'm with Fidelity, okay? In Fidelity, you cannot set a limit price at this point. If the stock is $17, $18, they're not even letting me set above $125. So if you can't set a limit price for these astronomical numbers, how the fuck do you think you're gonna get it? You can't set the stock for $25,000 and hope that it just rises up there, they grab your shit and you're out at $25,000 a share. You can't do that. They've got you shackled in that situation already. So that's already one part of the problem. The second part of the problem of setting limit prices is, let's just say it starts running, it's at $200 a share, and you want to set it, let's say you're able to set it for $400, $500 a share. Okay, so you do that because you're hoping that, hey man, I don't think it's going to get above 500, but I want them to catch my 500 while they're in a halt. Okay, you can't set the limit price because guess what? If you put your sell limit at $500 and they halt it and they grab it at 500 and they reopen it at 1,000, you just missed out on double your money in that position. So you can't really set the limit price. And just while we're on the topic of Fidelity, I just logged in this morning and I saw some kind of fuckery going on in my account that I'm gonna record the actual call and I'm gonna post it because they have put a bulk of my shares in margin, folks. You heard it here first, and I'm going to put it on video so you guys can see it. They have put a bulk of my shares, like 400 shares, in margin. I guess that's so that they can be loaned out. And I was told that my shares wouldn't be loaned out. I requested that they not be loaned out. So I'm going to have to get on the phone with them, and I'm going to record it, and I'm going to post it. So here's another situation that you're going to have to keep in mind when this share price starts riding up and you think that you're going to get these 25, 50,000, 100,000 plus prices for your shares. You're not, first of all, no one has ever been in this situation, okay? It may never happen again. And no one can tell you how to react to this situation. I'm a poker player, and if anybody ever asks me, hey man, you're a really knowledgeable poker player, I've seen you play, I've seen you on camera, whatever, can you tell me how to play pocket aces before any betting, before any cards are shown? Can you tell me how to play pocket aces? I would literally tell you, I cannot tell you how to play pocket aces, because that is the best hand, okay, that you could possibly get in Texas Hold'em to start the game without any cards being shown. Why can't I tell you how to play pocket aces? Because there are so many variables in play that it is impossible for anybody to tell you, hey, yeah, this is exactly how you're going to play. Your chip stack matters. Everybody else's chip stack matters. The position on the table matters. There's a lot of things that have to go into, you know, your thought process before you even figure out at that particular moment how you're going to play pocket aces. And the reason why I say that is this is the same situation. We can fucking make videos till we're blue in the face on how we're gonna fucking play this stock and how we're gonna get out and what prices we're gonna get out. But the bottom line is nobody has yet to experience it yet. We can't even get to the fucking 20s at this point. So it's actually pretty funny that we're talking about 10, 50, 25,000, all these share prices that are ludicrous at this point. But let me just tell you something. I can guarantee that there's going to be a large percentage of people that if the share price rises up to like 300, right? And they're like, oh shit, it's finally happening. It's 300. I'm going to hold. I think it's, you know, everybody's been saying it's going to go to 1,000, 2,000, 10,000, all this stuff. And all of a sudden they halted at 300 and you didn't get out, and boom, they open it right back up and it shows $100. Okay. Now you're stuck because you're not going to fucking sell it for 100. You're going to say to yourself, shit, I got to wait till at least it gets to 300, 400 before I get out. But the point that I'm trying to make is you're not going to sit there now from 300 to 100 and say, yeah, now I'm going to wait for 25,000. No, you're not. This is the psyche at play. This is how they know how to manipulate you. And you can't keep all the shareholders in line to say, hey guys, if you see this move, don't sell. You can't possibly tell another person what they should do with their own money. You can't possibly tell somebody, hey, don't sell at 500 because I don't want to sell at 500. So if you sell at 500, I can't get my crazy price at 10,000 if you sell at 500. I can assure you that if the share price shows $300 and you don't take it and there's a hold and it goes down to $100, $150 when it reopens, you're gonna fucking look for that 300 again to get the fuck out. And maybe hold to $350, $400. And this is the shit that a lot of people they're not going to be able to do. So my best advice to you guys is make whatever kind of money you want to make. At the end of the day, that's what this is about, making money. Okay, if you want to hold to fantasy numbers, like Lou says, then hold to fantasy numbers. I agree with him. Put yourself on fucking camera and show the world that you held to 10,000, 25,000. I guarantee you will make more YouTube money on that video than the fucking stock will be worth at selling at $25,000 a share, because you will get millions upon millions of views off of YouTube where people are like, holy shit, this guy's the man. He fucking held to 25,000. He was right. Guys, before I end this video, I want to tell you that I want to be 150% wrong about what I'm saying. I want to be. Believe me. I want to be wrong. I want it to be 10,000, 50,000. Why wouldn't I? I own it. I own over 500 shares of this stock. Don't you think if it hit 10,000, you'd never fucking see me on YouTube talking about any stock ever again, bro. I'd be buying my fucking house. I'd be taking vacations. I'd be buying my fucking car. I want to be wrong. But until I'm wrong, I want to be realistic. Having said that, okay, there is only one way, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, that you're going to see these numbers above 5,000, 10,000, 15, 20, 25. You're going to see those numbers. There's only one way, and I highly doubt they're going to allow this, and that is that it just opens up at that point. You wake up one morning and it already shows in the pre-market $5,000. And I can tell you what, you're gonna be fucking going nuts running around your house trying to get into your fucking account and get the fuck out at $5,000 if you see that immediately. And for those that don't have fucking pre-market or after hours, you're gonna be fucking punching yourself in the face if you can't get out at 5,000 in pre-market and all of a sudden they open it up and it's down to 1,000. Missed out on all that fucking money. So if you do not have the ability to trade in pre-market or after hours, you better get on the fucking phone today. So I'm going to end my video with that. I just want to, like I started the video, I want to end the video. No one is our friend in this situation. Nobody, not the SEC, not fucking Adam Aaron. Nobody is on our side with this. They are all in it together. You have to realize that. They all have to protect their financial interest, okay? They never thought that retail was going to catch on to their fucking scheme. So now they'll all manipulate, including the CEO of the company. Oh yeah, I'm gonna donate shares to charity. Okay, what fucking charity, dude? Oh, I'm gonna sell. I've been saying I'm gonna sell shares. I'm gonna do it now. Why? Why all of a sudden you selling shares now? So, folks, nobody is not on our side for this. Keep that in mind. Listen, guys, I want you to make as much money as possible. Always keep in mind that after we get out of the 70s in this situation, everybody's going to be fucking making money. So just make whatever you can make whatever you think you can make. If you really think it's going to get to 10,000, 25,000 and beyond, then do it. I want to be wrong. I promise you. I swear on everything I love. I want to be absolutely 150% wrong about this. I want all of you guys that fucking leave comments and saying the 15,000 is the bottom with your little rockets and shit like that. I want to be wrong. I want you to be right. I want to be 1,000,000,000% wrong. But having said that, love you guys. I want us to make as much money as possible, whether you agree with me or you don't agree with me. I want you to make money. Johnwicksnipin is out.